All right, let's watch the bit of Oprah where I'm talking about food noise, because that was my 15 minutes of fame, I guess.
All right. Where's Lee? Lee lost 4 inches around his waist on a Ozempic. That's a GLP-1. And he's noticed it has silenced what he calls the food noise in his brain. Lee, tell us what that means for you.
Well, for me,
All right, I don't know what happened to my voice there. Obviously, I'm nervous. I get super high-pitched. But that's okay. All right, roll tape.
say it's like a constant obsession about food. What am I going to eat? What am I going to eat next? I'm thinking about lunch while I'm having breakfast, but it's not just that I'm hungry. It's that I can't stop thinking about it. And so I started Ozempic a little over 3 months ago, and I don't think I really noticed how bad this was for me. And I know my dad suffers from it too, and I don't think I realized that till I started. But when that noise comes down, that volume is gone, and it's like a peace comes over you about food. Your relationship with food becomes normal. Like last night I was at dinner, and we were having lasagna, and I got 2/3 of the way through, and I wasn't feeling full anymore, and I was okay not finishing it.
And you didn't think
and I was
about,
at peace with it.
Let me ask you this. So you didn't think about, I shouldn't have ate that lasagna, or I shouldn't have ate that much lasagna, or I shouldn't have done lasagna, I should have eaten the zucchini.
Exactly. The lasagna was delicious.
Okay?
So that was my favorite part. Why? Because I made Oprah laugh. That's something that is unique. I said something funny, made her laugh. I like making people laugh, but so I'm glad I gave Oprah a chuckle. But yeah, the food noise, as I've talked about, I mean, I haven't even lost like a crazy amount of weight or anything, but the food noise and the quiet that comes over your mind is worth every cent.
Yeah, and I had some Caesar salad before, but I got to and this is not something I would have been able to do. And so it's like that it's just this volume in your head is gone, and this noise, and I know it's controversial, but to be honest, if you've had that and then have it go away, the thought of ever going back is a non-starter.
Okay. I read that videos related to food noise have been viewed 1.8 billion times on TikTok. So this food noise is a big issue.
It is.
Is it not?
It is a huge issue. Yeah. So, and I love, Lee, that you shared that information and told us your story. And first, congratulations for moving forward and getting treated. I think that's huge. So I'm glad that you were able to do that. And something I want to just add about the food noise,
This is Dr. Rachel Goldman, and she's on TikTok. She is on Instagram. I recommend you follow her. She's a psychologist who was a consultant on The Whale, the movie The Whale. And anyway, I appreciated what she had to say.
And you described it so beautifully. It's this constant thought, right? The noise, the voice in your head that's always thinking about food. And, the way that I like to think about it, too, is that food noise gets in the way of us feeling in control, right? So when we have that food noise, when those thoughts are racing, what am I eating next? Am I eating enough? When's going to be the next meal? All of those thoughts, we become impulsive, right? We're humans. We have different behaviors, and we become impulsive in that idea. And that is what is now taken away. It's that idea, because if you think about it, when you come home from a stressful day, for instance, many of us probably have experienced what's called emotional eating. Totally fine. Many people do it. But the idea is that you're stressed, you're emotional, maybe you're physiologically hungry at the same time. You go to grab something and you feel impulsive, and all of a sudden you eat it, this automatic behavior, but then, I shouldn't have eaten that. What happened? You don't even realize you felt out of control in the moment. And that's what we're hearing with people with these medications, that is now taken out of the equation. So now they are playing on this kind of level playing field, right? And now you can make those healthier choices. You feel like you're more in control.
All right, a few things here from Dr. Goldman. The lack of control, feeling out of control and regaining that's absolutely true. The guilt that you have when you do eat something you maybe shouldn't have, that goes away to a large extent. I mean, it's never 100%, but the emotional eating, I mean, and leveling the playing field. I really liked what she's saying, and that's so true. Like we're not getting some kind of advantage here. We're leveling the playing field with folks who don't deal with these things, and that's one of the takeaways from this segment, for sure. So, all right, well, that's the whole food noise section. I'm going to do more videos talking about other pieces of the show, but I wanted to show and share the bit that was my main area. So anyway, all right, have a good day.